Welcome in to Drew's Daily Diamonds for Thursday, July 10th, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the MLB slate of games. We got one early start, one afternoon start, and one nightcap coming your way. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show in the YouTube comments. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got the 10-game card, 3 bets coming your way. Game 3, 1:10 Eastern for the first one. It is the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. It's Chris Paddock on the hill for the Twins. Colin Ray going for the Cubs. 9.5 being the total. Pick 'em price tag. Pick the winner here, minus 105 on each side. I like the Cubs at the top, guys. First place in the NL Central. They're 2.5 games up on the Milwaukee Brewers, playing important baseball, come midsummer here. They got 54 wins on the season. They're 5-2 in July, not counting Wednesday's game. And they got Colin Ray on the hill. He's won each of the last 2 times taking the bump. The 35-year-old has pitched a lot better. It was against the Cardinals and the Astros lineups. And his last time out against the Redbirds, he went 6 innings, just 1 run given up. And the 1 run was on 1 hit. So just 1 swing of the bat. I'm looking to bet on him here. I'm surprised by this price tag. I mean, he's up against Chris Paddock and the 29-year-old for the Twins. He's been up and down. Sometimes he lights it up, but at others, not so much. He's, right around a 4 ERA. His last 5 starts, he actually hasn't been that great at all. 34 hits in 23 innings. He's got a 8 ERA. Now he's going up against the number 1 hitting lineup in baseball against righties. Cubs have the bullpen edge as well. I think this pick'em price tag is off. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cubs go off as more of a favorite before first pitch. So sooner rather than later, we are on the Cubs over the Twins. We got next one up, game 4 of the 4-game set in the Queen City. I believe we talked them all, or at least Tuesday, Wednesday, and now Thursday's action here with the Marlins and the Reds. Cal Quantrill, on the hill for the Fish. Nick Lodolo, the lefty, going for the Reds. Minus 170, that's the big red machine as the home favorite. 9.5 being the total. Can probably kind of guess here which side we're going on if you've watched the show this week. And it is the Miami Marlins. Yes, with the hat. They're 12-3 their last 15, heading into Wednesday's action, playing really good baseball. They won the first 2 of this series by a 17-3 combined score. So the offense is starting to wake up here for the Fish. The bullpen's pitching a lot better. Now, obviously, this price tag is telling us something. Lodolo, he's a bet-on pitcher, actually a pitcher that we've bet on if you've watched the show over the course of the summer, with some mixed success. At times, he's looked real good. Others, the opposing lineups have gotten after him. It's all equaled out to about a 3.58 ERA. He's got north of a 4 FIP. He did lose last time out to the Phillies, giving up 2 bombs. I think the Marlins can do enough here. And we also got to remember the Cincinnati Reds have lost 4 straight, not including Wednesday's action. So they're not playing good baseball here. It's kind of ride the hot, fade the cold situation. And if you're looking at the starter for the Fish, 30-year-old out of Stanford, Quantrill, he doesn't go very deep, 4 or 5 innings, but he really hasn't been giving up too many crooked numbers. 2 earned runs or less in his last 3. I believe he's the only guy this year that has an immaculate inning. But either way, I think Quantrill has the starter here. I think he does enough. I think it's a, kind of a coin toss game. So getting near plus 150, risk 100 to win 150. I like the Marlins here, guys. So, ride the hot, fade the cold. It's the Fish over the Reds, game 2 of the show here. We got 1 game left, the nightcap for the show. A reminder, if you could comment below, does help grow the show, the algorithm on YouTube. Anything more than welcome. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. Premium picks available, WagerTalk.com. Experts page, Drew Martin. The client play for Thursday is here part of the show, just so you know. So thank you for tuning in, guys. And the show recap here. Actually, we've been red hot. And, some of you guys in the comments loving it. Others not so much, but still, of recent, we had Sunday's show 4-0 plus 4.4 units. Tuesday's show 4-0 plus 4.1 units. So heading into Wednesday here, and I do need to, say a reminder, I'm doing this 5 o'clock Eastern on Wednesday night. So heading into the overnight market to get the show up early. But overall, not including Wednesday's show recap, it's 143 and 114, 56% winners for plus 27.6 units, adding the 8.5 units off of the last two shows. So that's 27.6 units of profit, $100 better, up $2,760. All right, let's talk the nightcap here for the show. 9:40 Eastern, 6:40 local time, Petco Park. It is Margaritaville night at Petco Park, and it's Randy Vasquez going for the Friars. Erod going for the Diamondbacks. It's Eduardo Rodriguez, the lefty, the former Red Sox. Minus 115 as the road favorite. That is the Diamondbacks. 8.5 being the total. Now, this one's a little bit tricky because Erod last time out, he's off of his worst start of the season. Now, can he bounce back? I think so, because going into that last start, no more than 2 earned runs since June 1st. That's 5 straight starts. So I would actually look for him to bounce back here. Now, he's up against the Padres, who really haven't been that good against lefties. I mean, overall, they're a bottom 5 lineup over the last week. So I think he could have a solid start. And he's up against Randy Vasquez, a guy that we've gone against a couple times this year. The 26-year-old Dominican-born pitcher is just 3-4 on the season. And he's a guy, I mean, he's kind of rolling with some of these statistics that just aren't going to last. He's thrown 90 innings. He only has 49 strikeouts, and he also has 42 walks. So, I mean, this is a guy that I just don't think that ratio can last in the show. And sure enough, he had more walks than strikeouts last time out. I think this Arizona Diamondbacks lineup does enough. They've actually, been pretty good in terms of handedness of pitcher, big edge here towards the Diamondbacks. So overall, guys, going to list Erod as the starter. Diamondbacks minus 115 as the short road favorite. We also got the Miami Marlins plus 149 over the Reds. And we got the Cubs. That will be the best bet for the show at the top, listing Colin Ray as the starter. Pick'em price tag minus 105. Risk 105 to win 100. So, guys, that's the 3 bets for Thursday. We'll be back on Friday. Come back and join us. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Smash that like button, comment below, cash those tickets.